Hello all, welcome to Random Art with Karen, and I'm in my Happy Planner Vintage Botanical. This is the gratitude page and the top priorities page. And I'm going to be using some stamps today from Stampers Anonymous. They're the Tim Holtz collection. And I think I got these, I don't know, Michael's or Joann's, I can't recall right off. But I know you can get Tim Holtz stamps online. And of course, Stampers Anonymous has a website. So let me go ahead and let's get stamping. I'm going to use some black ink. And did I get one that's big enough? Well, no. So let me get a bigger block for this. Just when I thought I was prepared, I forgot something again. All right, here we go. Now I got a bigger block. This should work. You want to get blocks that fit the stamp for obvious reasons. And on my big stamps, I like to apply my ink like this instead of like putting the stamp in the ink pad. I take my ink pad. And sometimes first I'll go over like that, and then I'll come back and do some tapping and blotting, making sure I get good coverage. Yeah, I thought this had the vintage look that would work very nicely in our vintage botanical. I press down all four corners and in the center, and you go straight down, and then you'll come straight back up. And that worked out pretty darn nice. All right, now what I'm hoping here, I'm hoping that this will block this out pretty nicely. Of course, I do appreciate gratitude. I have a lot to be grateful for. I just recently got a new job, so very grateful for that. Did I get this guy straight? So this one, since it's not real huge, I'm going to put my stamp in the ink pad and hope that it gets a nice dark and covers that. If not, it'll kind of just have a distressed look, right? Ooh, that'll work. That works for me. And I'm going to get this other guy, put him in the top right to give it some balance. I don't know what that is. For once, it's not a pet hair. All right. The other thing, if you're kind of new to stamping and you don't feel like you're good, the beauty of using vintage type stamps, they're supposed to have those areas where it looks like you messed up, but you didn't. It's a distressed look. All right, so let me go ahead and show you the page that I did. In fact, I've already started making my notes in it. Yeah, I like the way this turned out. Yeah, during the week, you know, sometimes you're just wanting it, oh yeah, I need some distilled water. My husband and I both have CPAP machines, so they need distilled water. And then this morning, right before I started doing my planning, Tom says, oh, I need some V8 and some eggs. And I'm like, oh, and peanut butter, okay. And then I have a little cat that's diabetic. And so I noticed this morning when I was drawing up his insulin, getting a little low, so I definitely need to order his insulin. And my brother's birthday's coming up, and I won't need a reminder. I'll remember him. All right, good people, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Become a subscriber if you're not already. Those of you that do subscribe, you know I appreciate you. Let's do the wave. Bye. Look forward to doing some planning with you next time.